Howdy y'all, this is Nick back with another video, and this is going to be the first video for this week's vlog. I got plenty of things to do. It's been about 3 weeks since I've been back here, and I got plenty of shit to do. I got this truck to get going again, and I got this porch to clean up, and I still have plenty of yard work. Luckily, no more stupid weeds have grown and taken over. They're still about just as the same as when I left them. You know, these weeds here are new. But anyway, I'm going to be putting the rebuilt carb back on the green machine, getting this thing going, and maybe today making it to the landfill and getting all this shit offloaded. So then I have space to pick up a window in Abilene for the kitchen of this house. So yeah, we'll definitely see how it goes. But you know, we're gonna start with the green machine first. Also, an update on that 4x4 91 Chevy. It's gone. I'm not surprised that it's gone. What is my theory on it? It most likely probably got reported and towed, and it's probably impounded. And do I want to pay those bitches another 300 bucks when I have to pay 300 bucks for a title? No. I'm just gonna let it be, and basically next time I need to have space before I get another vehicle to move it onto my property, because obviously I didn't do that, and it probably most likely got towed. You know, I can't think of really someone, I mean, it sat for that long. I don't think the person who was originally driving it was coming back for it. Wasn't even registered. It was a mess. Yeah, we got this thing opened up. I got the carb here. I also got a hood latch, so now I don't have to worry about tying this down, as long as the nut plates in this hood are not friggin' stripped out. That was my concern, but we'll see what happens there. First, we're gonna get this old gasket out of here. I already got the nuts off. I don't know if they double layered these, but they gave me 2 in the kit. So I think I'll just put 2 on there. Of course, they're not all that perfect. I'll do the same thing. I got pictures of the linkages and shit, so I should be fine.
How's that gasket?
Good.
Remember that throttle?
Yeah.
Did you have to pull it out to get it settled down on there?
Yeah, hold on, this frick thing. Gonna move this right here out of the way.
What is that? Shift down, kick down linkage?
Yeah, it gets in the way. There we go.
How's that throttle opening? You know, press down with your left hand and actuate it with your right. That's a choke.
Oh, throttle?
Put your left hand on it.
I don't know how.
Is it opening all the way? You remember how it was running? Remember it was getting interfering?
Yeah, that's good.
It looks good. Alright. Cool. So you'll be running in no time, Goldie. And no more stalling on the road.
There. Let's see if that works. Gonna have to squeeze it in there because, you know, Ford. And of course, you know, socket's gonna get stuck on there. Just trying to tighten shit. What a bitch. I just gotta secure this fuel line so that doesn't leak. It's the last thing I want fucking happening. It's that piece of shit leaking. Oh, that's nice, solid on there. And now it's all just the linkages. So I'll be back because those are going to take a lot of studying because, you know, everything's complicated. I'm back. I got all my linkages on there, but of course, news flash, I broke a clip. And I didn't even really break it. I just went to put it on there. Wasn't even pushing that hard, and the thing just snapped in half. So obviously it was a piece of shit clip that really shouldn't have been on there anyway. I did have some clips in that kit, and I didn't think to bring the rest of that kit. Should have. But it is what it is. I'm going to have to run to the store, find a clip for that. And to be specific, well, where is this clip? The kickdown linkage over here on the driver's side. That's where it is. And there's a spring here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this was like a hack job or something with these springs, but they all run to the coil mount, and I took pictures, so I just set them up the way they were before I took it apart. But so far everything else is good. I got the throttle linkage on there, and I got this linkage here on there. I think that's for the pedal. I don't know. But yeah. So just that little clip, and I mean, I could probably do a first start right now, but I wouldn't drive it with that clip being missing like that. You know, maybe if I had like a clamp or something, you know. This is why I hate fucking clips. They either get lost or they break, and it's better to have a nut, because when do you ever have a nut come off? I mean, that is rare unless you friggin' are an asshole and you're just beating the shit out of your truck until the nuts come loose off of it and fall off. You know, but most of the time, if you torque down a nut, it's going to stay on there. But these stupid clips are either going to fling off and get lost, or they're going to break. And for me, it broke, and I'm glad I didn't lose it, because I didn't want it to end up falling down into the intake manifold, and who the hell knows, you know. Last thing I want is a clip in my motor. But everything else is pretty good. And it's probably ready for a first run, but I'm not going to run it yet until I have a second person watching to make sure that there's no gas leaking or anything else going wrong with it. I don't remember, maybe I did. Yeah, I did a quick video showing y'all the throttle and how it was loose. And how I was going to have to take that off, get some washers. Well, of course, I ran out of time, and I couldn't, you know, get washers to fix that. But so far, when I put it on, it's functioning a-okay. So it was obviously like that when I took it off, and it was running fine. It's still, you know, it's not good, but eventually later on, if I take this carb off again, I'll make sure to go take it to the store and match up the right washers and double that up so that it's more accurate. But I'm just glad I have a more accurate float that isn't fucked up and getting stuck. But still, yet again, I haven't ran this thing yet, so I don't know what this carb's going to do. But I'll see y'all in a bit if we decide to do our first start right now. Alright, so we're going to do the first start here. See how everything goes. Yeah.
Honestly, because the bowl's empty.
Throttle all the way open?
Well, starter fluid.
So,
go!
All the way open?
Just start it. Fuel's starting to flow.
Alright.
Try again. Pick it up. Not that much.
Alright.
Start it again. Alright. Keep going. Well, something doesn't seem like it's working right. Alright, go ahead. Try. this guy knows how to rebuild a carburetor.
Yeah.
One proud old man, because this thing is running so smooth.
I can't
Look at
believe
that.
how, like, it's so quiet.
Wow. I've never seen a carburetor improve the performance of an engine like this, ever. I'm thoroughly impressed.
Well, there we go. I mean, that's good. So I just realized, of course, I got a thingamajig hood latch to put on, and this is going to be a moment of truth whether this thing works or not. There's a bunch of hardware in here. I gotta break that bag open, see what I got.
I'm not sure if this will really work. Hole's really not that big. Dumb idea, just need a piece of wire to wrap it around there. Is this camera on?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
I just walked in front of it.
That's alright. Seems like it'll work.
Well, be careful.
Okay.
Because, here, let's test this thing first, right? So if it came down in there, where's the screwdriver sitting?
There you go.
See the size of it? That should be it, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Squeeze it harder.
It's not releasing. Done. Did it just release?
Yep.
Not for me, it is.
You pussy.
Hold it, asshole. I can't believe this. I keep hitting it right there. I've tried how many times?
What the? Did you just break that?
No, I just knocked it.
Okay.
Alright, you try it. You pussy. Come on. It doesn't work. Oh,
I'm not gonna.
alright, hold it. I mean, it probably will open. I'm not real confident. Should pop right open. thing you really want to do. I can see it's probably going to open, but I'm expecting that to open up like just like that. And alright, it should. Alright, you got everything. Why don't you put your air filter on?
Okay.
That way if it gets stuck. The other thing before we close it,
yeah,
you really want to wire this in.
Okay.
I'm amazed there's not one bit of wire around here. So, keep your air clean, man.
Alright. Good enough. Force down. That has to fall into the thing. I guess he's looking for wire or something. I don't know. Oh, I got the hood latch on there. It's a bit flaky. Don't know if it's gonna work right. Alright. I'm gonna
Don't just slam it down.
Yeah.
Put it down gently. So it gets like the first latch. Is it lining up good?
Yeah.
Yeah, just drop it once.
Okay.
Can you raise it back up again?
Yeah.
Let's see. So that's the first hook, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it does interfere. So, you see this scraping here?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, it's scraping along there.
So you can slide it to the right a little bit. It's got options.
Alright, so that's passing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. This latch just doesn't. This doesn't seem to be the right one. There's just something wrong with it. It goes in here, and then I can see it's going to interfere right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, It means it's not.
I acknowledge that. I know what you're talking about.
Is it going to lock down all the way? This is not the right one.
I know that junkyard likes to be all know-it-all of their shit. They go and pull it off fucking 67, and I told them it's a 69. So
Did he pull it off a 67?
I mean, I've seen them pull parts off of older cars for newer cars. And I don't know exactly what he pulled it. I told him a 69 F-250, but he could have pulled it off something else. But I'll see. And too bad there wasn't a nice parts diagram, and I knew exactly what the part number was and what it actually looked like.
It won't even drop down all the way unless it goes here. Well, it's all the way down the stops there. Ready?
Yep.
Hold on.
Oh.
It's all the way down here. Are you ready for the
Yep.
big test?
Yep.
It latches. And it's jammed.
Yahoo.
That handle is jammed now. Well, at least it'll stay down.
Okay.
And the question is, so what we'll have to do, apparently, is hammer this down once we get it open again. Which, it's now friggin' impossible to open.
Oh well. It runs. It'll be good for now until I don't know, get to the hangar or the house.
I really can't believe it's that fucking bad. We'll need a,
Fucking stick.
hold on. Honestly, I'm not sure that even this will get it. Really.
You get a screwdriver in there and pry it up a bit. Watch it.
Fuck.
Now, I mean, this can slide over, but then I don't know if it's
No.
gonna.
It's about this handle. So, this is probably going to need to get cut. Or that's going to have to get pounded down. I feel pretty lucky getting that back open again. Really. You have to leave it. Yeah, this is where I get pissed at manufacturers for being stupid.
Yeah, that's all the way over.
So, the whole thing is it's this right here. So, in order for this here, you're gonna have to cut off of this.
quite a bit?
I just hate to, cut things. It works, but the handle just interferes with it here. So we'd have to cut like this whole thing right about here, right? So that we can reach in there. Do you have a hacksaw?
Yeah, in the red toolbox, a little one.
I take it in.
Okay. Let's see. Just gonna check something real quick before we cut it up.
Alright.
If it's the right one or not.
I mean, it's not the right one. It fits because it's a Ford truck, but they must have modified this bracket here later on and know that this. Or you know what?
What?
You maybe don't have to cut it, but it's whatever it is in here, just cut out a slot. You can cut it all the way over.
Alright.
Or, I don't know. I don't want to really, I know you disagree with cutting it, but how else do we keep this down now?
Alright, we'll cut it.
Yeah. And then I'm also concerned about how much to cut it. If we cut too much, I mean, really, what are we doing? Like when we press this, we are getting. I would just see this curve right here.
Yeah.
Look over here. See where it curves?
Yeah.
I'd leave that curve in and just cut it right on the peak of that curve. See?
Okay.
That way, you still have something to catch your fingers on.
But I think what's going on is that it comes down here and then this shoves way up in there.
This, see that? This is what I showed you and you said, yep. Alright, so now I have to re-explain it. See all that paint missing and all that fresh metal?
Yeah.
It's because it's hitting on this.
Okay, alright. We'll cut there.
And watch, if you look, you come down and...
So the problem we had here was that we had a different latch on the radiator support, and of course we had a different latch from the junkyard, so obviously the two didn't go together, so we made them work together and just bent the latch a little bit, pounded on it
down here because it kept hitting,
so that the handle would clear for the top latch, and
wouldn't allow the handle to come forward because it was jamming into this. So I had to pound it down, and now it's
the handle would get stuck.
This side's higher than that side.
Yeah, later on I'll change that out, figure it out.
But it closes.
But for now we just need it to close and stay closed and not break a windshield. I'd rather have a windshield than a bent latch. So.
And most of all, it starts.
Yeah, that too. Yeah? So yeah, we're good. We got the working truck, goal 1 complete. Now the next thing is the landfill. And then the third thing is yard work. And then probably the fourth thing is another landfill run, because there's definitely more trash back there. So yeah, I'll see y'all next video. Peace.